Hello, and welcome back to ShayGoyle Creations blog. So this week, we're talking about Angel Dust. Now, I have to admit, Angel Dust is probably one of my most favorite characters in all of the franchise. Mixed up with Alistair and Lucifer. Well, it's hard to pick one, but Angel Dust is one of my favorites. Now, Angel Dust, by episode 4, came off as a total surprise. You just get this idea that he's one way, and then episode 4 totally showed that the Angel Dust personality, the confident, over-sexualized personality, is nothing more than a mask that he had to use to cope with everything he had experienced because of Valentino. And I think a lot of people can relate with that. Not necessarily what Angel went through, but the fact of we all wear masks in the world. And that's why this particular episode and character are so relatable. We all have a personality we put out to people that isn't necessarily who we are on the inside, but it's how we have to cope with the world or cope with our personal struggles. Angel has evolved so much, and honestly, when VisiPop leaked that one of the characters was going to die, I was really hoping it wasn't going to be Angel, because he had made the most turnaround. So when it was Sir Pentious, I was actually shocked. And then when he was the first to be reformed and move up to heaven, I was like, oh man, Angel's worked even harder than Sir Pentious to get to that point. So I actually felt bad for him. So I felt so horrible for Angel, because though they didn't know Sir Pentious had been redeemed, it was the fact that Angel had worked the hardest, or at least in my opinion, had worked the hardest to get to that point of redemption and still didn't get it. He made a lot of turnarounds. He even stood up to Valentino, which was just utterly amazing. He's such a well-rounded character, and I like the fact that we know a little more about his past, just a tiny bit more, than it seems like any of the other sinners that we have met. So he is a character I want to see more of his backstory, knowing the leaks that have come out on how his family was a mafia family, and that he's got a brother and father in hell, and it makes me wonder, does he even interact with them? Does he know they're there? Does he even care they're there? Did they abandon him because he's, not what they were expecting? And the fact that he's got a sister up in heaven. So it makes me wonder, what's that story? Where do they go from here? So today's fan art, as you can see, is going to be Angel. Because I just had to pay homage to Angel Dust a little bit here. And he was so much fun to draw. I mean, you can't knock what an amazing design. And I like the spider aspect to him. And I also like the fact that his arms change numbers, because he can tuck them fully away. So some scenes you'll see him with 2 arms because the extra arms aren't necessary. Most scenes you'll see him with 4 arms. And very rarely do you see him with 6 arms, and then with his legs, then you've got the full set of 8. So Angel is just an absolutely amazing design. I am looking forward to seeing how much further he evolves as a character. I am looking so forward to see where he goes in season 2. And because it's been already leaked by VisiPop that there is going to be more backstories of the sinners that we know, I'm excited to see what has gotten them to this point. Like, we know bits and pieces from Angel and Cherry Bomb's song Addicted, to know a little bit of where he wound up here, but it's obvious that some parts of the trailer versus some parts of the pilot versus some parts of the official series have changed a little bit, character design, all that. So it makes me wonder if this song that gave a little more information about his death, in fact, is going to be the canon death, or was that just, a part of the song at the time? So I am looking so forward to season 2, and I hope you all enjoyed this little fan art sketch here. So if you guys want to see more, please subscribe to my channel, and definitely check out Hazbin Hotel. It is one of the best shows I've ever seen, and I am beyond looking forward to season 2. That's all today, guys. Have a great day. Bye.